I just quit the worst job I've ever had in my entire life. Let's do a story time. So when I first moved to LA last June, obviously I was looking for a bottle service job. If you follow me, you know that I've worked in bottle service for a really long time. At home, I was really blessed to work at really great places. I know people have a lot to say online about bottle service. Like, I started off working in a club that was literally a union club because it was like as strict can be. It was ran really, really well. The other club that I worked at for years that I still go back and work at are probably the biggest club in Philadelphia. Act like it. So this place, I had actually saw that they were hiring online. I kept seeing that they were hiring, which is definitely a big red flag. And I think the first thing that I noticed, the push to drink alcohol from the managers, both the managers and like the GM, harassing you to drink, harassing you to take shots, which I'm not used to at all. My managers were just all getting black.
Bro, that's them demons, bro. That is those evil spirits working through those people. They pushing people to drink. They harassing people to drink. They doing everything in their power to get you to drink whatever they're serving. You never even know that some of the drinks could be spiked. She said they harassing these people to drink. No, if you feel as though you're being peer pressured to drink out of their club, knowing that they're the owners, knowing that they got power to do whatever they want in their club because they own it, you know, that's their building that you're in. You feel me? Like, for all you know, they literally could be in the back doing whatever they want to those drinks and serving it to people. Nah, I would have walked right out of there, bro. You ain't about to harass me to drink.
Out drunk, like, I'm not even joking, like getting so drunk that they didn't know where they put money, like messing up tables, not knowing what to do on the POS system because of how drunk they were. I've also never worked somewhere in bottle service where they regarded the girls, honestly, like, I don't know how else to say this, like they were like dancers. You know what I mean by that? They literally would be like, you need to go and get up on the table and like go party, go dance. We'd be like, literally what? And I'm not even joking, like, especially when I first started working there, they would harass us to do that. It's like getting up on the table right now and you're dancing. Like, what? I think one of the worst things about this job is the security. The security are not actual security guards. None of them probably have ever passed a course. You would get sexually harassed by the security guards. So much so, I've had my own issues with this one specific one. And turns out he was actually fired because he, let's just say he sexually assaulted somebody that works there. Wonderful. Like, that's who our security is, to protect us. But that's amazing. Good one. Really good work, guys, hiring him. I mean, another huge thing other than them literally having rapists as staff, they literally would never have any tables. The club would be making money. They would have a lot of GA, which is like normal people coming into party, but not people who are booking tables. If there's no table, I'm making no money. They would never have any tables because they fired their entire host team. Like, the hosts constantly work at that club, okay? And their whole job is making commission off of the tables that they book. So without a host team, who the is booking the tables, right? There's not even promoters. Like, random like attitudes and rudeness from management because the management is like a young girl. She would also randomly put herself on the floor as a server and be part of the tip pool, which I'm pretty sure is illegal. The other manager, which is a man manager, getting blackout drunk and being like, oh my God, like, you look so good today. What'd you do different today? Like, you just look so good. You should wear your hair like that. And just like staring at me.
Come on, bro. Like, are they that desperate? Are they that desperate that they got to push up on their workers, that they got to push up on their employees? That is crazy, bro. I know this girl probably was uncomfortable as ever. She probably ain't want to work there. She probably, wanted to get out of there. As soon as they just start acting like that and the energy, everybody's just casting this evil energy, bro. That's all lustful energy. The security guard sexually harassing the employees. Just lustful energy, man. Those Jezebel spirits is real. You gotta, man, they all need God. They all need Jesus, man. And you gotta pray for people like that. You gotta pray, because people with those types of energies, those types of spirits, they need help, yo. And this is not me judging them, but they seriously need help making their employees uncomfortable like that. You just can't go around just harassing your employees, harassing the people that's trying to give money to your business on top of that. Like, did they get away with this in another country, another state or something? Like, did they pull this off somewhere else? Like, that's really crazy, bro, because it's like, they don't realize they're just going to start losing money that way. They're going to start losing money. They're going to start losing employees. The whole nine, the whole spill. That's nuts. That is nuts.
Like, weirdest, like, in my face.
To work at ULTA, and we used to get robbed freaking blind. But let me tell you the story that absolutely shocked me. I was a retail manager for like 10 plus years, so I've pretty much seen it all. But this is the time that I just like could not believe it. So when I worked at ULTA, I had like my own clientele, right? So I traveled between stores, and they would follow me to whichever store I was at, because they trusted me, they trusted my judgment, they trusted my honest reviews, things like that. So in particular, there was this one lady, we'll call her S. S had been shopping with me for literally probably 5 or 6 years. I knew her family, I knew her kids. Like, this was my girl, okay? I saw her at least twice a week for 6 years. And she spent a ton of money with me. It wasn't like she just came in and bought nothing. No, homegirl dropped a bag with me all the time. I loved her. She was my girl. Like, we used to talk. We texted all the time. Yada, yada, right? So this is somebody that I had a really, really good relationship with, and we knew her. And she would bring to me like an empty brow pencil box and be like, oh, I found this when I was shopping. And she did that quite often, but it didn't raise a red flag to me because she literally spent thousands, okay?
Man, I could already feel where this story is going. This girl is probably into witchcraft. She probably cursed that brown bag that she brought this woman. Cursed the bag. The woman's gonna go home. She's gonna start tripping out, tweaking. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen. This is just my prediction. But it's like the girl probably set that up, spent tons and tons of money, had to get into the woman's pocket, get buddy with her. And now she about to go for the kill. She about to go for it all. She's about to go for it all. I just feel it. She's about to try to take advantage of this woman now because the woman is comfortable with her. She gained the woman's trust. Now it's going to seem like nothing's going on. It's going to seem like it's just a regular, normal purchase that the lady is making. But for all we know, the woman could be into some dark stuff. And now this, let's just see what's going on.
Girl had money. She had money. Her husband had money. She spent thousands with me. So it never occurred to me that she was robbing me blind. Why was she? One day I come in and my really good friend Emily was like, you're going to need to sit down for this. And I was like, oh God, what? And she was like, I caught S stealing. And I laughed in her face. I was like, no, you didn't. And she was like, no, I literally caught S stealing. And I was like, show me the cameras. I literally couldn't even believe her. So she pulls up the camera footage. I was shook, okay? This camera footage shows S lifting up her dress and putting a $5 makeup palette in the crack of her.
Oh.
In the crack of her. I was like,
yo.
First off, girl.
Ew.
The grip. She is looking over the aisles to see where Emily is and then shoving it in the crack of her. Then she goes to take, like, I want to say it was like a perfume tester or something. Sticks that in her titties. In between her titties. She stuck, like, blushes up underneath her titties. I'm talking there. She was shoving stuff in cavities that should not be shoved. She shoved so much in the crack of her that she got arrested. In retail, it usually is like a certain amount, like a threshold that they have to make to be able to be like prosecuted. She was prosecuted by the amount of shit that she put in the crack of her. She had been robbing me blind for like 6 years. So she was shoving stuff in her titties and then bringing me the box and being like, oh, sorry, I found this when I was shopping. But it wasn't just me being oblivious, because our entire staff knew her. Like, she was our friend. So she spent thousands and stole thousands. She owned ULTA at this point. At that point, like, she texted me and she was like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, you robbed me blind. What do you mean you're sorry? You were my homie. So then, after I left ULTA, I went into Dillard's, and when I was working in Dillard's Cosmetics, I turn around and guess who's standing there? She looked at me like this. I looked at her like this, and she ran out of Dillard's, and I never saw her again. And she was prosecuted. And like,
homegirl tried to do the same thing at Dillard's. She tried to pull up and do the same act. Yo, like, and people comfortably do this, man. People comfortably live in sin. People comfortably live in sin. And this is why we're in the predicament that we're in now in today's society, in today's world. It's like, bruh, people don't have common sense. People don't have the awareness. I feel like a lot of people is ignorant to the fact that we're all going to get judged one day. We're not going to be everyone's not going to be on the book of life, man. When Jesus come back and cast judgment on everybody, some people's going to that pit. Some people is really going to that pit. And this is why we got to get close with God. This is why we got to double down on our Bible. We have to double down on our word. We have to trust and have faith in him, that we don't need to resort to anything else but him. We don't need to shoplift. We don't need to go rob somebody, kill somebody for materialistic items, something that's going to wither away along with you when you return to the dust. In the Bible, it says we're all going to return to dust. We're literally all going to return to dust. In book of Ecclesiastes, nothing on this earth is sustainable. It's all futile, man. The fact that this woman took the time for 6 years, the lady said, she took the time 6 years to keep going back to ULTA, to hit a lick after lick after lick, putting all the products and stuff up her. Like, does she not realize, like, some of this stuff, what if some of this stuff, like, broke open or, like, just exploded in her? You feel? That sounded wrong, but, like, what if, like, the nail products or whatever she was still in just somehow opened and just got all on her skin and just caused a skin infection or just anything? Anything could have happened. Literally anything could have happened. So this is nuts, man. What people would do for just material, what people would do just for products, just so they could get their hands on something that they really want. Shoot, I don't understand if you was in a store and you shoplifted some Bibles. I wonder if God, will forgive you for that. But he'd probably provide you the funds to get a Bible, man, But she's like, if you go on shoplift, at least steal Bibles and push it to the community, give it to a family member or something. But dang, man. But yeah, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If I earned your subscription, of course, we're going to keep building. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep getting this community up there. If you guys subscribe to this channel by now, I appreciate you. This is a small channel, but one day it's going to be bigger than what it is, if it's in God's will, of course. And I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all for tuning in and supporting the channel. I'm happy I got to make this video for y'all and you know, just grow the channel, man. Brick by brick. This is the foundation. We're just putting the bricks together. Y'all are the glue to this channel, you know? So appreciate y'all. Have a great day. Have a great night if you're watching this at nighttime. Stay blessed, stay driven, stay humble. God loves you. I love you. See you guys in the next video. Stay strong.